All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Pass 85. Pass 85. Pass. Hey, Alpha.
On second down, a run with Breida. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Hey, 56.
Check. Motion.
On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Tight dog.
You draw Porter.
And now they'll throw with Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
55's my guy, 55. Middle.
first down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Kill, kill, kill.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Watch it, watch the call. Watch it go.
Allen will try again on second down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Where's 52? 52's the mic. Under 10. Under on the ball, on the ball, on the ball. Here we go. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Check safety, check safety.
They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. This is third and goal. This Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far.
Alert, alert, alert.
55.
Go.
Hey, eat.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got it. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Ready.
Mike's 50.
General West.
See me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Shit. Quick the edge. Come. Check 13. Right. Switch.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
You ain't got nothing. Watch the ship.
Protein spill.
Watch the ship. Showing it.
Look. Squeeze.
Watch the edge.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Ready.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Mike's 50. Here we go.
Get it.
To throw from his end zone, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
It's fourth down.
And the Giants send out their punter now. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
And the Giants send out their punter now. as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Check. Check. 55 to Mike. Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. I got motion.
On 1st down, Allen. And that one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Allen, going to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go.
Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Check 37. Check 37. Now, Sam. Sure. Middle. Blitz.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
But Eddie! Right there, look, 55. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. 55's my guy, 55. You go night-night. Tell him night-night. Mike,
Throwing on first down is Allen. Steps away to his left. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
5 wide. 26. Check. Regular. What twins? What?
This is Grant. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Watch the safety creep.
Greystone travel.
Five wide. No, check.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 52, right?
From the gun, it's Allen. That'll be complete to Breida. It's a pickup of 6. But just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 25 yards that time. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Watch out. Check 24. Stop. Let's go.
Allen now on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, Mike 52. Monday. Check. Fresno.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
Hey, home. Check 52's the mic.
Hey, orbit.
Switch up. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Regular. We go.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, and it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Gerald Everett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but
You
you're
don't
down.
want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got you. Go. Motion.
Jones now operating from the gun. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch there for Evans. Good enough for a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Hey, Charlie. Back. Hey, Sam on. Hit it.
Throwing on first down. Jones. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Jones throwing on first down. It's hauled in by Shepard.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Seam 6. Ready.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and Diggs has it. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
218, chopper.
Hey, let's get this.
Now Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Gonna throw, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ricky. Tighten up.
Hey, exit.
Allen to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. You go tight. You got it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
You draw corkers.
Tight end's right. Hey. We got 3. 3 down. Out.
Hey, lock it.
Big gas.
Yes. Big dribble.
Throwing Jones. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 4.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike 50. Watch the run.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Thrown away and incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Hey, wahoo!
Hey, Mike 50. Pick it up. Hey, check. Mike 50.
Rock it. Now.
They're going to try and throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
It's a turnover on downs.
Mike. Right there in the middle. 55.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Hey, check 24.
Alert.
Watch the twist.
Pass 85.
Allen now on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 40, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. 52. Come on, boy.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Now a toss play. It's Breida. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Wild Bill. Wild Bill.
Throwing is Allen on third. He's going to let this go for the end. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. In for the score. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Rush in. Check out.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, Haywood!
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Hey!
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dexter Lawrence. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
6-6, bullet high.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I got you.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. And Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide right for Gold, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold. He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready up.
50, Mike's 50.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
SOS.
Yo, faster.
SOS. Hey, alert 3. Check 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I know you felt that one.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's able to find Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Now Jones on 1st and 10. He finds his target. It's Evans. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really...
And he's going to be swallowed up, sacked back at the 45-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down again. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check.
General West.
Under crunch. Kill.
Bear.
Joker.
Jones now operating from the gun. And my goodness, another interception. Trevor Williams with a pick. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
3 bucks. Hey, watch this.
Pass. Monday.
Two, the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
Two.
Go.
On first and 10, Allen going for it all. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
New Mike 52. Mike 52.
Hey, tight.
52.
Go.
That's what I do.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52, go.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
He's crashing. He's checking. Whip. Watch the whip.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Crash.
Protein spill.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
I'm going to run you over. Check 50. Alert. 36. Check. Tight dog.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal.
A 27-yard attempt.
And Gold is able to put it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. He completes it to Evans. And he's corraled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing again on second down. Jones, and this is Shepard on the catch. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
Pilot, 64.
That's another Giants first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. Finds his tight end Ingram.
That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. Looking to throw. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
They come out here in the eye. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play, and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Mighty 19! Right there in the middle, 55.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Half 85, half 85.
55's mine, God, 55.
Right here. Mike 5-5.
Now Allen to throw. To throw on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 7.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Now Jones on 1st down. And this is caught by Evans. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Army.
Hey, high 7.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
You draw corkers.
Tight end, let's go right here now.
Kill.
Hey, turn it up. Check safety.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd down. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team balling, you look.